Hey dudes, how you doing? It's Saint. So I've been told that Biomutant is the next hot RPG coming out and decided to give it a look. It seems like a ton of fun, so I've made an Everything You Need to Know Biomutant Edition so that you can be up to date on the 12 major aspects of this unique game. Remember to like and subscribe if you liked the video, and comment if I left anything out. Let's get to it. Number 1. Story. Biomutant has been described as a post-apocalyptic Kung Fu Fable RPG, so obviously a big chunk of what's interesting about this game is its story, which goes something like this. As a massive oil flood has infected the Tree of Life, it's your job to save it while returning vitality to the world and uniting the tribes. These 6 tribes used to be a part of a single conclave, but later decided to separate. After taking part in enough missions, you can become a tribe's champion, which will grant you special tribe combat moves, the Kung Fu style, a special weapon, and new merchants that sell new gear. You can convince these tribes to join your cause, as well as destroy them. As it may seem obvious at this point, decisions make the story branch out in different ways that in turn affect the ending. Something that's different to many RPGs is the fact that there is an omnipresent narrator whose narration decreases as you progress. It can also be reduced in the options menu if you prefer a quieter story. Number 2. Karma and companions. There's a karma system that will have a dedicated meter depending on the choices you make throughout the game, and will give you a light or dark aura depending on your affiliation. Similar to the Paragon and Renegade system in the Mass Effect trilogy, the effects include additional or locked out dialogue choices in certain quests, relationships with merchants, and your companions having a certain attitude towards your character. Number 3. Character customization. In the game, you make your own anthropomorphic creature, which is basically a mutant cat. Aspects such as fur, fangs, height, and weight can all be customized and play a significant role in your character's stats. Said stats have a direct effect on things like weapon damage, persuasion, and movement speed. An easy example would be that light cats are faster but take more damage, and heavy ones take less damage but are slower. There are also 6 DNA strands you can choose and modify, which influence attributes such as strength, agility, vitality, charisma, and intellect. As if that wasn't unique enough, the game has a mutation system that changes the genetic makeup of your hero over time, which means that the character you create may in some aspects differ to the one you reach the ending with. Number 4. Mutations. As the name Biomutant may imply, a large part of what goes on revolves around mutations. For now, we've seen them grant powers such as telekinesis or levitation. You can get these mutations in old world bunkers or biocontamination pools, and also alter your limbs to get cool modifications that you can freely switch out, like crab claws or robotic wings, where each one gives you a unique new ability. Number 5. Classes. While we still don't have the details on how to get these classes or what the majority of them are, we have some information on 3 of them: Commando, Psy-Freak, and Mercenary. Commandos are basically gunslingers, Psy-Freaks are magic wielders, and the Mercenaries are dual-wielding katana and wakizashi blade users. In other words, they're samurai. This last class, unfortunately, is DLC that is available through pre-orders, collector's editions, or digital purchases after release. Number 6. The World. The 4x4 kilometer world, while not being very big, is large enough to have a variety of different challenges. It has all the bells and whistles you would expect from a AAA game in 2021, such as a day and night cycle that influences enemy behavior, dead zones that need a mask and oxygen, and dynamic weather that allows for cryo areas that need warmer clothes. Number 7. Combat. In Biomutant, you'll have an array of different attacks, firearms, swords, magic, and powers that can be earned through missions and bought through merchants. While in combat, you can switch between certain weapons so you can fare better against enemies. Number 8. World Eaters. These creatures mark the beginning of massive boss fights that may give you a run for your money if you don't have the necessary equipment. However, unlike most games, you can choose to kill them or spare them. Number 9. Vehicles. You can get anywhere in the world with a variety of different water skis, submarines, balloons, and mounts that are obtainable by completing quests that help the characters around you. Also, if you decide to do so, these vehicles can be upgraded. Number 10. Crafting. Just like many other RPGs, Biomutant's crafting system lets you forge new weapons with modifiable traits such as physical damage, accuracy, elemental damage, etc., and can be single-handed or two-handed. Number 11. Additions, DLC, and microtransactions. As a surprise to many, there will be no microtransactions in the game, and developers say that they're focused on the main experience, so DLC is not on their radar at the moment if we exclude the Mercenary class. Regarding additions, there are 2. The Collector's Edition and the Atomic Edition. The Collector's Edition includes the game, a figurine, artwork on fabric A1 size, Biomutant's soundtrack, and a premium box for $109.99 on PC and $119.99 on console. The Atomic Edition goes for a whopping $399.99, and it includes a high-detailed diorama, the game, a steelbook, a large, extra-large t-shirt, an oversized mousepad, artwork on fabric A1 size, Biomutant soundtrack, and a premium box. Take into account that all these prices are in US dollars. And finally, number 12. As a bit of a bonus, I'm going to include the system requirements to play Biomutant on PC. The minimum specs are Windows 7 or higher 64-bit, an AMD FX 8350 or an Intel Core i5-4690K, 8GB of RAM, 4GB of direct 3D11 capable video card, which would be a GeForce GTX 960 or a Radeon R9 380, DirectX 11, and 25GB of available space. The recommended specs are Windows 10, AMD Ryzen 5 1600 or Intel Core i7-6700K or newer running at 3.2 GHz or higher, 16GB of RAM, 6GB direct 3D11 capable video card, which would be a GeForce GTX 1660 Ti or a Radeon RX 590, DirectX 11, and again 25GB of available space. Well guys, that was it for this video. Let me know if you're excited for Biomutant. Let me know if I missed anything. Leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I upload videos every single week about tech or gaming. Remember to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch at St. Woven, as well as join the pack on Discord. Thank you for watching, my dudes, and I hope you have a good one. Bye-bye!